We're on Calton Hills Station, north of Mount Isa, and we're out here today carrying out aerial incendiary burns in old age spinifex. This country here had a large wildfire come through in 2011-2012, and the main reason for doing this project is to assist in the recovery of the Carpentarian Grasswren. It lives in the old age spinifex, and one of the big problems is when you have fires come through, as happened, it removes all their habitat at the hottest, driest time of the year, and it can really impact on the birds. When you have the same age fuel and a big fire come through, it just takes out everything. Wildlife doesn't just die in wildfires, they also die in the aftermath.
This is a fabulous project. It goes back a few years, and I want to start by giving credit to Graham Harrington from Birdlife, North Queensland. Graham and his team of volunteers have been out in this part of the world surveying for Carpentarian grasswrens for many years, and it's their work that led to the understanding that the population had substantially fallen as a consequence of very large fires, and it was Graham's suggestion that we establish a fire management project based on the Carpentarian grasswren. It was a bit of a happy time in history where we were looking to improve the sort of projects we were developing in relation to biodiversity. We were looking to partner with Indigenous communities, and we wanted that emphasis on threatened species. So here we have at Calton Hill Station, owned by the Kalkadoon community, a nationally threatened bird, and we're able to design a project and put that to the Australian government, who, to their credit, was happy to support us in our work, and it's gone on from there.
When that big massive fire started years ago, it started here near the mines out at Hilton, and it just raced away from there, and it burnt nearly all our country out. And you got to do something about trying to keep your country, otherwise you got bloody starving cattle. Southern Gulf approached us and everything, and now we're on board a hell of a lot with them. It's a big property, and with the property maps and everything that Southern Gulf are helping us with and everything, we can put better fencing in. Best thing I reckon is going for properties anyway, for fire control. They've helped us a hell of a lot.
This is our third year of aerial burns now, and we have some very good fire scars over those 3 years now that is starting to break up that continuous fuel load into much smaller burn areas over many years. So what we're trying to do is break it up so that we don't have the same age fuel throughout the property. So it comes back to timing. Timing is the critical thing. We're doing burns after a certain amount of rain fairly early in the season, so they're low intensity burns, they trickle around, and as a result they'll leave large patches of unburnt country within the burn perimeter. Now those little unburnt patches become very important wildlife refugia. In a lot of ways it's a win for everybody involved, for the wren, for the land manager, and we're doing what has been done trying to do what's been done for centuries, which is manage the landscape with fire.
We're really excited that other producers who have, watched what we've been doing on Calton Hills, perhaps have watched it more than we realise, have started to say, look, we'd like to be part of this project too. And so Thorntonia has joined us this year, and we've had inquiries from other surrounding properties, and that's one of the great dividends of this project. The conservation of the grasswren is at the core of it, but the project's also developing our knowledge and skills and confidence, in reintroducing fire into this landscape by the cattle producers. It reduces the risk of large-scale fires that threaten communities as much as they threaten grasswrens. This project is just a great example of what natural resource management's all about.